Hey everyone, and welcome to DIY with Dizzle on a budget. This channel is dedicated to showing you how to do simple home renovations on the cheap. Why pay all those contractors to do all the work for you, paying thousands of dollars when you could just simply do it yourself? And I'm going to show you exactly how to do just that. I just want to take the time out to remind you to like this video and to subscribe to my channel so that you can continue seeing videos like this. So today's project, I'm going to be redoing my grandmother's floors. As you can see, she has this horrible parquet flooring everywhere. Has never been changed since she moved here. So we are going to change all of this flooring, and we're going to be replacing it with this Boston Cherry laminate flooring instead. So this video is part of a series of the full renovation that I'll be doing throughout the house. But this particular video will be just the removing of the parquet flooring. And the next video will be installing the laminate flooring. So we're gonna start by removing this parquet flooring, and let's go. All right, well, now that we've cleared everything out of the room, so we need to clear out everything so we have the whole space to work with. We're gonna be tearing up everything. So best to take everything out of the room, and let's get started removing the flooring. So what you're gonna need for this job is a mallet, hammer of some sort, mallet works best, and a pry bar, which you can get at your local home hardware, Home Depot store. So what you're going to do is just take your pry bar, stick it in whichever place you can find. Let's start over here. Okay, and then you're just gonna tap it up, and then you're just basically loosening up all the floorboards. So these ones come out fairly easy. You're just basically pulling up all the flooring. See? Comes right out. This, pretty gross. And just pull them up. And the other ones will just slide out easily. As you take out the first one, the other ones will, just easily come out. Just take your pry bar, pull these up. And see how easy they're just popping right off. If you have any ones that are stubborn, you can, of course, just easily use your mallet and hit it right underneath. But make sure you don't go to hit into the subfloor, because we don't want to do that. You just want to pull up all of the pieces so they come out fairly easily. So we're just going to go ahead and do all of this using this method. Okay, so see you in a minute. All right, so I'm about 3/4 of the way ripping up this parquet flooring. A lot of work. There's only about, this much more left to go. Just another small area, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now that we got everything removed, all the parquet flooring has been removed. Now we have to clean all this up. I suggest you wear working gloves because, well, the parquet flooring has little pins in it. If you can see, might stick your fingers. You don't want that, so always wear gloves. Okay, so now that everything is cleared out, we're going to want to remove the baseboard before we put on the underlayment, so that the floorboards go smoothly under the baseboard, which we'll be reapplying afterwards. This case, I'm going to be putting on new baseboards, but this is how you remove them. So you want to start from the very end of the wall because you don't want to start in the middle because you're going to be moving, going that way. You don't want to start in the middle because you might, strip the wall there. So what you're going to do, you're going to need a mallet, some kind of something like thin to put under here. I'm just using this scraper. You can also use the crowbar, which you'll be using afterward as well. So what you're going to do, take your scraper, and sorry, you're also going to need stack of wood, like a big thick piece of wood. I just put 4 of these together to make my stack of wood. Doesn't matter. You can get a block. You can get a wood block as well. So what you're going to do, put your scraper into the crease of the wall. And before you start, well, in this case, there is no caulking, but what you want to do is just take your scraper and just, or an X-Acto knife, and, go slowly over the caulking to move it off of the wall. In this case, there is no caulking, so I don't have to do that. But you want to put your scraper in the middle, then you give it a few taps. In this case, I don't even really need to. It just goes right in. What you're going to do with these, you're going to put your crowbar right here, and then take your pieces of wood, and you put your wood here so that you can apply pressure to the wall, so that you don't go ahead and damage the wall. You just put your pieces of wood, and then you push, and then you just keep going over, and you push your baseboard right off the wall. This applies the pressure to the wall so that it doesn't get damaged, and there we go. This one is actually nailed into the wall, but yeah, it's been years. Okay, just gonna want to keep going all the way to the very end until, look, it just popped off because it's very old. But yeah, then you're just gonna want to go all the way to the end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that everything is cleared out and the baseboard is all removed, we have to put on the underlayment. So also, I did that while I was off camera, to sweep and vacuum thoroughly to get all the dust and debris and dirt and all that stuff out of the way so you can work with a clean surface. And so the underlayment that I'm going to be using today is this one, got from Home Depot. So this is the Traffic Master 3-in-1 underlayment with attached paper barrier. So this one's pretty good. So this has the paper barrier already in it, and it's going to undo. Let's get this tape off. Okay, so you're going to apply this with the bubble side down, blue side up. I'm going to start over here. And it does come with the tape already attached to it. So you just peel that off and stick it onto another one. so now we're going to be laying down the laminate flooring. So what you're going to want to do, I've done some of it already, but you want to have it like staggered. So you don't want to do it all like, you know, flush in panels. You want to do them so this one might be shorter, and then the next one you might want to start with like a longer piece, just so that, you know, it's more sturdy, it's more stronger that way. So whenever you connect them together, it will be a lot stronger. So the way to put them in, you would just take your first floorboard and you stick it in. It has like a tongue and groove method going on here. So you're just going to stick it in and make sure that it goes, the seam is very tight together. And then you just place it down. Easy peasy. And then the next one, what you're going to do, you want to get ones that kind of go together. So if you look at these two pieces, it looks, you know, it's fair, it's close enough. These two pieces match. Okay, so you're going to put the tongue and groove in this one. Put it as close as possible. And then the seam, make it nice and tight. Lay it flat. Get your mallet. And I am just using a piece of the floorboard that I cut because it fits perfectly in this space into the groove here. So what you're going to do, you take it, just give it a little tap. Make sure that the seams stay tight. Put this on the seam, and then just give it another tap. And then make sure you get them nice and tight. Let's give it one more tap. Just make sure it's in all the way. And if you look, see the seams are nice and tight all the way around. And you're just going to keep doing that for the rest of the floorboards. So make sure. Okay, so the piece of block wasn't working so great, so I went out and got the part of the installation kit. So I got the tapping block and I got the pull bar. So these are very helpful. It's a lot easier actually. So whenever you put the plank in, set it on the side, get your tapping block, and you stick it on the side, but don't put it on the tongue part, put it on this first level because you don't want to mess up the tongue. So just take it, you just give it a few taps, but make sure that you lock in this side so that you don't, there we go, so that it goes in nicely. And voila, done and done. All right, so now that the flooring is complete, we're going to be putting on the baseboard. So I've already actually done this off camera. I forgot to record that part. But what you want to do is put the baseboard down onto the floor, hold it as flush to the floor as possible so that it gets, right flush against the wood. And yeah, so you just hold it, and you just, with this nail gun, it gets kind of loud. You just put it and shoot, boom, done. And then you just do it all along the perimeter, and that is how you do flooring. All done.